would dilate to maybe 4 feet wide, then contract down to less than 2 feet, then open again. Thump thump, open. Thump thump, closed. Thump thump, open. If we timed it right, we could slide through it when it opened. If we timed it wrong, we'd be caught when it's closed. I put on a burst of speed, my lungs burning, my legs screaming. Sarah was right behind me. I could hear her gasping for air. I could hear her boots on the stone that was now flesh. On 3, she shouted. We go on 3. I reached the sphincter first. It was open, the passage wide enough to crawl through, but as I approached it began to close, the walls contracting with muscular force. I waited, counted the rhythm, open for about 3 seconds, closed for 2, open, closed, open. Now, Sarah yelled. I threw myself forward and slid through on my stomach, the walls brushing my back and chest as they contracted around me. For one horrible second, I thought I was stuck, thought the passage would close on me and cut me in half. Then I was through, tumbling into the larger space beyond. I turned back to help Sarah. She was halfway through when the passage spasmed. It wasn't the regular contraction I'd been expecting, but a violent convulsion, like the cave had suddenly clenched every muscle at once. The walls slammed together and caught Sarah's left leg below the knee. She screamed, a sound so full of agony it barely sounded human. "Help me, John! Help me!" I crawled forward, grabbed her outstretched arms and pulled. She screamed louder, her fingers digging into my wrists hard enough to leave bruises I'd find later. But I couldn't move her. The passage had her leg, and it wasn't letting go. When I looked down, I saw why. The floor beneath her was softening, turning from flesh-textured stone into actual flesh. Her caught leg was sinking into it, the fabric of her jeans dissolving where it touched the tissue, and the tissue was moving up her leg, climbing higher, beginning to absorb her. I could see it spreading, and see her pants disintegrating, see her skin starting to blister and melt where the flesh touched it. "Pull harder," she screamed. "For fuck's sakes, John, pull!" I pulled. I braced my feet against the wall and pulled with everything I had. Sarah's hands were slipping in my grip, slick with sweat and that viscous fluid that was everywhere now. Behind her, I could hear movement in the tunnel, could hear those things shambling closer. The passage spasmed again, and Sarah shrieked as it crushed her leg further. I heard bone break, saw her knee bend in a direction it shouldn't.